I know there's a big debate between thyristor-based rectifiers or IGBTs. So what would be your take? Do decision makers go with thyristors for kind of the lowest LCOH because cost is so important, or do we go for IGBTs for grid agility?
There is obviously, in the end, it's about balancing OPEX, and both technologies have their advantages. When we go for thyristor technology, it's clear it's the more efficient technology. It has a higher reliability. It is also then less complex. It needs certain compensation. When you look at IGBT, that's usually when it comes into play for smaller systems, where grid response and grid dynamics play a role, and where you do not need a compensation in the end. I think one good example that we had for a large-scale plant in the Middle East, about 2.2 gigawatts delivered from our side. I mean, this is then clearly a play for a thyristor. We did the analysis there, and when it goes large-scale, the efficiency of the thyristor is superior to what an IGBT can provide. But as I said, in the end, it's a play where both IGBT and thyristor technologies have their say. I mean, we are consulting our customers in choosing the right solution, but this needs to be done from the beginning. It's very critical that we are part of that journey to design the electrical system from the beginning. As you said, once everything else is designed, and then in the end the customer wants to buy a power supply, it's already too late. If these decisions have been made and the plant layout is already been set, it's too late to come to the most efficient solution from the electrical point of view.
When we're looking at, let's say, the power electronics from early stage, so we know the CapEx, if it's a large-scale project, it's in millions. But the OPEX factors are sometimes a little unknown. So what would you say some of the hidden OPEX factors are for these projects, and how do they play into the total cost of the project?
Reliability, availability is key, and the other one is for sure the electrical costs. And with the availability, obviously, also comes the system complexity, where you also have, with the thyristor, you have a very lean setup. You can also balance that out with redundancy on the IGBT side. This is also something that you have to then closely watch. Yeah.
Would you have any kind of closing statements, closing thoughts on this that you want to leave the audience with?
I can just also echo what you said. I mean, factor the electrical system design in from the beginning. We want to be part of that journey. We are often, what you've seen is that we are called in too late when certain decisions were taken, and then an optimal plant layout, the most efficient plant layout, is not possible anymore. So factor in the electrical system design from the beginning. We are more than happy to help there. This is key, that you do that from the beginning, and is one of the most important factors that we work with the clients from day one when the project is started. So looking forward also to do the same thing in the hydrogen industry.
So thank you so much for this extremely exciting panel. And I learned a lot. I hope you did too. So thank you so much to the panelists.